At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin on the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
You got 58.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 27. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Richardson on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Warren. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Khalil Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He finds hits target. That's Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Cougar 19. Second Pirates. Second Pirates. Steady.
Richardson on 1st and 10. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. And the Steelers go in nickel. Third down.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Viking 18.
Taylor trying to run for this first. Great run here. He's across the 35. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. It's a small gain up to the 38. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 38. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All on the 45. 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and on the Colts side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. There it is, tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Richardson back to throw. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Colts with a nice 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys.
From the gun, Taylor. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Capture clean and a pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down throw by Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kim, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Third and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They're set up at the 35 now. Richardson now on first and 10. Finds the in-route complete. And he's taken down. Gets some quality yardage on that play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. Second down carry for Taylor. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
Taylor again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Buying some time right. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Richardson on 3rd. Into traffic, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 coming up here. Off play action, Rodgers. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that takes them to 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Warren running between the tackles. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That's it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Along this sideline inside the 25. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers here on the play action. He's got it deep downfield. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Warren. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Austin with Rogers. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying it inside here to Warren. And he's not going to manage to get that to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
319.
From the shotgun, Rogers. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. He's got it inside the 10. A pick up there, 33 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. On the ground with Warren. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
319.
He's back to throw. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Check.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Colts trail by a field goal. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now a toss running right to Taylor. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame.
Go ahead, find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Warren. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That's room to get to the second level and beyond.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, when you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Got to make this count as they come up on 2nd down. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Offense looking at 3rd and 8 here. This is a tough one to continue this opening drive of OT.
Hey, take 26. 26.
Now here's Rodgers. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part is they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. I hope that you can get the stop here, not live to regret that series stalling out.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cardinal.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. To the right, reeled in by Downs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Richardson. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd.
Second down at the 15-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Richardson now. And he's made the catch to silence this crowd. It's a touchdown. This game is over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one for my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew. I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.